If you're a musician living in an apartment, the most important thing to have is a landlord that is open to alternative forms of payment. After that, it's an amp that sounds good at any single volume. So I'm really good friends with people at Supro, and they sent me this Amulet amp to check out and have for this apartment that I have out here. And we're just gonna kind of run it through its paces. I've been playing it for a couple weeks now, and it has quickly become like my absolute favorite combo amp. So we're gonna talk about why it is that way. I'm rocking the D'Angelico Mini DC Tour right here too. And basically just go through it real quick. So the thing that makes this really great is it has a 3-way attenuator. So you can run it at 1 watt, 5 watts, or 15 watts, which is why it's perfect for if you're in a place where you can't really crank it all the time. Maybe you can crank it sometimes. It's as easy as just taking this knob right here and going to 15, right? So real quick, I've got the volume super, super low right now, but tone on 10, neck pickup. This is gonna be 1 watt, 5 watts, and then 15. And you can tell, it's like, you can really drive it on the 1 watt system if you just like crank the volume. But again, I just think it sounds great. Like it's super low volumes. So we've got treble and bass right here. I usually like to keep these pretty flat. Reverb. Reverb is super important. I didn't want to. When I first got into this place, I didn't have like a pedal board or pedals or anything, so having built-in reverb was an absolute must for me. And the reverb is super cool. So you can dime the reverb out. And it still sounds pretty good, usable, dimed out. I like a healthy amount of reverb. Super versatile. You don't really need anything else except for this amp for just like what I consider the bare bones essentials of what I need from an amp. Another really cool thing is it has built-in trem. All this is tube driven, 100% tube, all analog. So we have a speed and a depth, right? So speed is just top area. Let me turn the depth to noon, right? See what the speed does, right? So a slow speed just kind of has that gentle nature to it, right? You can really take either one of these and go all the way. It feels like the slowest speed they have. If you just want to turn it off, just take the depth and go all the way to 0, right? But I think it just sounds really great with just like a medium speed depth at like, maybe 1 o'clock. So good, right? So I think I'm going to put it through its paces just by doing a lead thing and just kind of like an accompanied type song with it. So first I'm going to do, we'll do the 5 watt section, and I'll do just kind of like a lead electric guitar accompany thing to a situation where I'm going to track an acoustic guitar first. And then we'll just do like a song where I'm just kind of like playing and singing at the same time. So you can kind of hear how it just sits in the mix. But I think it's great because it's got that 10-inch Celestian. And I do think for combos, like 10 inches is kind of where it's at, right? The 8-inch ones, you lose a lot of that kind of, that bassy. Like it still sounds so good bass-wise. I can crank the bass up. looks great, fantastic. I almost feel bad that this Sennheiser 609 is obscuring the really cool grill that it has. Anyways, yeah, just super classy. Sounds great. So let's hear what it sounds like in context. Affiliate links are in the description. Couldn't play it straight. Never held a job she didn't hate. There's an empty seat next to me I kinda wish she'd take, but it's too bad on my heart. She'll be fired soon. 90 days to crash and burn. Yeah, there's a lesson here I'm hesitant to learn. I'm too stuck on myself. Snow day to heat waves. Time and place, just one way. It wasn't meant to last. We missed our window now. I'm looking through the glass. It's hard to reconcile a moment when it's past, but I think I'm getting close. Blue waves to music stay.